It's wild that this year's Purge movie is gonna look more like a documentary than some sort of make-believe horror movie. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. We have details here on Purge 5, the final Purge movie. We just got revealed the title that lets us know what kind of plot they're going to be going with in this new Purge movie. A bunch of photos from the set that also gives us an idea of how the movie will play out. That and so much more, guys, so be sure to let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like the title for this new Purge movie? What do you think of the direction they're going in? And leave a like if you agree with me that Candy Bar Girl was the worst Purge character to ever happen on screen. She went crazy over a candy bar. Alright, so we've known for the longest time that a fifth and final Purge movie, or so they say it'll be the final one, yeah right, is happening with Blumhouse. Heck, it's even supposed to be coming out in the next couple of months if things get back to normal and theaters open up, currently with a release date of July 10th, 2020. The reason everything has been pretty silent with this film and a whole bunch of other ones is just because movie studios have put their marketing campaigns on hold until the foreseeable future, where movie theaters are opening up, where they can go ahead and market movies to consumers like us. Well, thanks to an interview done by The Hollywood Reporter that is checking in on Hollywood stars and how they're handling quarantine life at home, one of the people they caught up with was Jason Blum, the head of Blumhouse Studios, who makes all these wonderful horror movies. By the way, I love the photo that they took when they were interviewing him. You can tell that, yep, this is a man who runs a horror studio. There's a body in his basement or that garden, alright? But he just shared with The Hollywood Reporter that he's handling quarantine life with his wife and 2 children while he's managing conference calls with movies like Halloween Kills, Run Sweetheart Run, and the final Purge movie that we now know is titled The Forever Purge. I like it. Believe it or not, this title actually gives us a lot of information on where they're headed with this final Purge movie, because it's kind of up in the air where things were going to go, with the last Purge movie being a prequel entitled The First Purge that dealt with, well, the first Purge. It looks like with this movie, we're finally going to be getting a sequel to the ending that we got in Purge Election Year. If you don't remember how that film ended, basically the United States was trying to fight the Purge law, get it eradicated and no longer a thing so people can live freely without feeling endangered on this one day every year. But as the credits start to roll at the end of the movie, you hear news reports that people are upset that they got rid of this law, hinting that basically every day has become the Purge. I absolutely love this idea for the new Purge movie. I think it's a really smart way to go with the franchise, and it also feels like a big, huge finale where it's the Purge every day, any day. Along with that, you also get rid of any rules that the Purge had, because if you remember with the announcements, there's always a few stipulations, like you can't go after government officials, certain weapons are not allowed to be used during the Purge, and so the Forever Purge is basically the apocalypse with the Purge going on. Now, we do have a couple of photos and footage of the set from Purge 5. This is all thanks to a YouTube account by the name of Jerry James. He's a man who was able to get on set and show us a lot of what is going on in this film. Some of the most interesting things that came out of his video from the set of the Purge 5 is it looks like the world is not just going to be complete chaos with the Purge being a 24/7 thing, because we have these signs posted on several businesses on the set where it says, "Beware, this is a Purge protected business." Meaning, since the Purge has become a 24/7 thing, that there's businesses now that get hired to protect other people, homes, from the everyday chaos of the Purge. And that's a fascinating concept. That's one of the things that really makes the Purge shine and is a fun watch for me, because not only do they take the craziness and the weirdness to another level, but they try to do grounded things like this that makes you believe, oh, if the Purge was real, something like this could happen. There's also shots of government vehicles that I guess are going to be patrolling the streets of the Forever Purge. They do have health symbols on them, so this makes me believe that this is a new form of healthcare, or probably just the trucks that go ahead and pick up all the bodies off the street. Crazy that even in the Purge, American healthcare is better. This has instantly become the Purge movie I'm most intrigued to see, because with the Purge movies, it's been a roller coaster ride from me of, oh, this one was good, oh, this one sucked, oh, this one was good, oh, this one sucked. And I'm hoping this one lands on the ride of, this is pretty good. But along with talking about the first Purge, we also have to mention, is this movie gonna get delayed? In one of my previous videos where I talked about the latest movie news, I said I fear that the Purge will be delayed to the year 2021, just because when movie theaters do open, it's gonna be so crammed every weekend again with big movies finally coming out that a smaller movie like The Purge might not have a chance. However, you gotta admit there has been a spike in intrigue in these apocalyptic type movies. Ever since the outbreak happened in our society, movies like Contagion, Outbreak, 28 Days Later, those movies have gone up in the charts of people renting them, wanting to watch them, because I guess in moments of crisis, people like to watch things that remind them of the world they're living in. And you can't tell me a new big horror movie like The Purge that deals with basically the apocalypse and how people go crazy. They're kind of missing the biggest opportunity to just market this movie and let the public go out and see it just because of how timely it kind of is. So with that, I'm actually believing that as soon as movie theaters are open, I wouldn't be surprised if Blumhouse is like, all right, that weekend they're open, we're open too. Come check out The Purge. It's only a smart marketing strategy in my opinion. But how do you guys feel about this being the title for the new Purge movie? What can you piece together from these set photos? Or how do you think the movie will play out? Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.